Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are looking at VARA network and I will be looking at why it is up and its price prediction, price analysis and other things about what it does and its tokenomics and so on and so forth. So first of all, what is VARA network? The VARA network is basically a layer 1 solution. So they have a layer 1 blockchain called VARA. As you can see, it has a use cases of such as on-chain gaming, infrastructure, decentralized finance, DeFi, NFTs and tokenized real assets, which are raw basically, and DAO. So basically, this is a typical layer 1 solution built on top of Substract. So it is developed by the Gear Foundation, as you can see here. So these are the developer behind the VARA network. And in terms of any updates regarding VARA, as you can see here, they had a technical update about enhancing its ecosystem on Feb of 13th. As of now, if we look at the update, I could not find anything beside this one. So they had a AMA coming up in the next week. And as for VARA network itself, there is nothing. So they just develop DApps in a manner. So they just released this one. So there was nothing beside that. I did check their blog and everything, but there was nothing going on. So it is unclear why it's going up from what I can see. But if we do look at here, so they had around 4 days ago calling all those developers a new marathon season. So this is basically a reference to a marathon, as you can see. So they are calling it marathon. So I believe these are the challenges for their DApps. So the rewards aren't that good, so I don't think that it could be the reason for its pump. But let's see if they have a DeFi. Okay, so they don't, never mind. So basically the market cap is around 400 million, as you can see, and the circulating supply is around 385 million, and it has a total supply of 10 billion. But this does not mean the max supply, because I will discuss why in a minute. So as you can see, it launched in around September of 2023 or 2023, so it's pretty recent. So this increase in supply, which is around 3851, this is from the inflation. So this is the utility of the VARA token and tokenomics. So basically, the initial supply was around 10 billion, as you can see here. 35% went to the community, 23% went to the foundation, 21% went to the investors, and 20% went to the team. So but what this means that on over 500 of the over 50% of the supply goes to the VARA itself, because the foundation is basically what they control, as well as team, and the investor also got around 21%, which is pretty big. But there is a good side to it, because the founder, team, and advisor token are fully locked for 12 months, which means uh, by the September 2024, it's pretty safe to say these tokens won't be unlocked. So that is pretty good. So over 4 billion tokens are locked for at least 1 year, as you can see here, if we combine investors and team. So basically, VARA utility is used for transaction fees on their layer 1, and it is used for staking, and it is used for governance. So that is basically the utility of any layer 1 solution, if you know, such as Solana, Ethereum, and others. So basically, but VARA does have inflation and anti-inflation mechanism built in. So first of all, it has a yearly inflation of 1%, 6%, and it goes down slowly, and they will try to keep it around 3 to 4%. So what this means is that they in terms of deflationary mechanism, it is not deflationary, but it's called anti-inflationary. They have something called VARA inflation offsetting measures, which is, I believe, their pool. So 20 or 25% of the silicon should be okay. So they have something called this one, but you have to be careful. It does not have max supply. The supply will increase gradually. That means if you are not staking VARA, you are losing it. So you have to keep that in mind. So if we look at their ecosystem, this is their ecosystem, which is pretty big, because they have been increasing their ecosystem slowly. It's not that big, but it's still pretty good. So in terms of token, as you can see here, these are the tokens trade. The circulating supply is around 385. Staked or locked token are 7.42 and 2.13 are other tokens which I think belongs to the investors. In terms of total rewards issued, these are the rewards which from staking, and these are the burnt from their pool. So they so they have their offset pool is actually working, and they have burned most of the rewards, but only around, I believe, 3851 have gone up in terms of inflation. So that is pretty low inflation if we calculate that. So basically this is their staking reward. If you do stake their token, you will be getting around 14%, around 14% annually, and they do have limited validators, and the active validators are around 55. That means it is not that much centralized as of now. It is pretty good much, the centralization is pretty good, but it's not that much. So the users did get the airdrop, as you can see. And if we look at let's see, do we have something? So these are some of the decentralized application on VARA. As you can see, they have gaming, and they have also other things in terms of infrastructure, which is pretty good. So do we have anything? So this is their actually subscan, and as you can see here, let's go to the staking because that will be helpful. As you can see, total staking is around 4 billion. So if we do look at their, okay, so let's go here. So if we do look here, both of these tokens are not available for staking because I believe they want okay, so let me check if I read it right. So I think the investors token are not available for staking, not the team does, unless they are vested fully. So that is pretty good because investors and team won't be getting more tokens unless their tokens are fully released. So in terms of who are the backers / investors, I tried to check, but I could not find it in at this time. If I cover this coin again, I will be actually covering that as well. So in terms of news, as you can see, there is nothing going on their news, and I think if you want to check the investors, you can actually check from the who are active validators, and so the validators are probably the investors. And as you can see, they have around okay, so this one venture could be the investor as well. So they have around 55 investors, which is pretty good. In terms of holder, they have around 273k holders, as you can see here. So let's look at the price. So what happened here? I think this could be a whale play. As you can see, it did went up and went down because immense selling happened as well. This is a typical whale play in the bull run, as you can see. So, or if there is any update which they have not released, and the investors are expecting a big pump, so that could be the reason. But in terms of its price, so this breakout did happen, as you can see here, which could be the reason for its pump. But in terms of its potential, if we look at the availability of VARA token, it's available only on 2 exchanges, which means that it has so much potential to go up. And in terms of its market cap, it's fairly low, so it could actually 2x and go to around 0.2, or even if its market cap goes over 100 million, it could actually hit $0.5, because if it is launched on other exchanges which has a higher volume, I think this will go up. But you have to be careful, because once the investors and the team token starts getting unlocked, I think there will be a sell pressure the VARA will be facing. But as of now, I think it's a pretty good coin. So I hope you liked it. In terms of price, in terms of where to buy, I think the best entries are around 0.07 and higher here. Even if we do enter around at this breakout, that could also be pretty good. So 0.8 is pretty possible point, and even 0.87 could happen, because this is a pretty good support around here. So that is actually possible. This price could happen, and that is the first entry, which is pretty risky, but it is pretty good. So the next entry is around here. So this was it. I hope you like it. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.